Shareholder dispute is one of the biggest problems that a company can face. We will explain some ways to resolve shareholder dispute before it escalates into legal proceedings. Shareholder disputes occurs when shareholders' directions and interests often diverge, and no compromise can be reached. It often does not matter whether the business is doing well or not well. Once a dispute escalated to a certain level, relationships irretrievably break down. When shareholders no longer see eye to eye, the best way forward is for one party, or all parties to sell out. Shareholder disputes are best resolved without having to involve legal actions, because the outcome of any legal action will most likely be buying out one party, or all parties anyway. The key is to have an exit process that all parties can agree on. Having all parties agree on a price is often the most difficult part. Thus, third-party valuation is often a solution. Most disputes involve two camps of shareholders. One of these three scenarios will usually happen. 1. One party wants to buy the shares owned by the other party. 2. Both parties want to buy the other party's shares. 3. All parties want to sell to a third party. Let's explore the different scenarios next. The first scenario is one party desires to buy the shares of the other party. In most cases, the buying party is the controlling shareholder. It is often in the best interest of the non-controlling shareholders to sell their shares to the controlling party, because it is often difficult to find interested buyers for non-controlling privately held shares without the blessing of the controlling shareholders. For the buying party, a quick settlement of shareholder dispute will allow them to focus on running the business, instead of spending valuable resources in litigation. However, agreeing on the sale price is often a big sticking point. This is where appointing a business valuer can be extremely helpful in solving this impasse. But who should appoint the business valuer? In the ideal scenario, both parties will appoint an independent business valuer, who will take inputs from both sides and make necessary judgment calls. It is also possible that each party appoints its own business valuer, since both parties' valuations can be used as a basis for further negotiations. Due to emotional attachment or other reasons, it is quite common that all parties want to buy out the other party. Therefore, no party is keen to sell unless the price offered by the other party is extremely attractive. We believe the weaker party should sell if a reasonably attractive offer is made, because prolonging disputes often do not result in better outcomes. In this scenario, each party can appoint its own business valuer to provide valuation advice. Alternatively, the company can appoint a valuer to determine its equity value, and this value will act as a guide to help the bidders. One outcome could be that the highest bidder will buy out the other party. It is also possible that all shareholders decide to sell to a third party rather than buy out each other. In this case, they can have the company appoint a business valuer, who would advise them on price range to sell their shares. The shareholders can use the valuation report to guide them in their negotiations with third-party buyers. This outcome can be a solution when the company is attractive to other buyers, and the shareholders rather not have the other disputing camp have control of the business, or all parties decide to cash out. We can help to mediate and settle the differences between disputing shareholders by performing one or more of the following: act as mediator for both parties, structure win-win deal for all parties, develop exit mechanism, business valuation, acting for all parties or one party. If you are interested in finding out more on how we can help you, please feel free to call us or email us. Thank you.